Yo guys, what's going on? Random Duck here. Welcome back to the Random Ducky channel. Again, still working on the layout. My background is not finished. I have the pond here and here. But nothing more than grass, so I need to work on that. But people keep on fucking dropping today. I know it's New Music Friday, but this is getting a bit ridiculous. But anyways, I also want to apologize first of all to my friend that I may have just sent into a fucking panic because I was about to hit record and a friend just texts me like, "Hey, what are you doing tonight?" And I'm like, I'll be checking out Fentanyl first, and then after that, I don't know why. And I just got a fucking panic text reply of what, fentanyl, what, huh, what the fuck, what, why fentanyl? And I was like, oh, no, I meant the song, I'm gonna react to the song, Fentanyl. Now, I don't know if I can put the title of the song in the title of this video, so that's gonna be a worry for after recording. But anyways, Knox Hill and Ren, this is about to be fantastic. Now, Knox Hill is, thanks to Knox Hill, I have gotten to know Ren. I've gotten to listen to his music. I love Ren. I also love Knox Hill. Although, I must say, I don't really like how he is in a bad way copying Eminem with his new album release with order this edition and you get that bonus track, order that edition and you get this bonus track. Eminem did that, and then 3 months later he put out the Shady edition with all the songs on it. I hope Knox will do the same, but I don't like the trend of bonus track if you do this, and then another bonus track if you do that. I'm not fucking collecting Pokemon here. I want to listen to music. If I want to collect things, I'll go fucking buy Pokemon cards or something. But anyways, I'm joking, guys. It's a bit annoying, but I have the album pre-ordered, so I'm not for reacting purposes, just because I love Knox's music. But I also love Ren. And I will forever be thankful to Knox. So, Knox, if you're seeing this, thank you for introducing me to Ren. Because, this has been life-changing. And I've always wondered, Knox did the interview for Money Game 3, for the Sick Boy album, the promos. He went on, perform with him at the Secret Garden show. But they don't have a collab. And I was always like, why don't they have a collab? Well, they do now. And judging by the name of the song, this is gonna be addictive as fuck. So let's get straight into this one. This is Knox Hill featuring Ren, Fentanyl official music video. By the way, guys, that's why there was a weird cut here. I'm still sick. If you want to hear more on that, check out my Pete and Buzz T-Pain reaction, where I explain it all a bit more in the intro. I'm not gonna go over it again because I want to hear this fucking track. Oh, Knox,
Conscious rap was vibing, but they said it wasn't
Ooh,
selling.
we're
So
getting.
instead it tried.
Wait. I did not expect him to go in from the first fucking second. Hold up. Let's go.
Conscious rap was vibing, but they said it wasn't selling. So instead it tried. The question was for highs, I guess I get it. But we sold our De La Souls and reassigned the proper metrics. Violent rap survived and Darwinized the prophet zealots. Survival of the fittest. Trade your bars for gems and you'll be shining. That's the realest in this climate of addiction style.
Trade your bars for gems and you'll be shining. And before that, survival of the fittest. Just the rhymes came, just the flow. And then the way the beat came in. This is
Instead of trying,
fucking
the
dope
question was
already.
for highs, I
Like,
guess I get it. But we sold our de la souls and reassigned the proper metrics. Violent rap survived and Darwin
piano,
the
and then we have like
Survive
hi-hats
the
and then-
fittest. Trade your bars for gems and you'll be shining. That's the realest. In this climate of addiction style, Big Pharma is the realest. Now as long as pills are filling, you ain't really gotta feel the sound. The world.
now, as long as pills are filling, you really gotta fill this out. As fill out a prescription, but also feel this out. Pills are filling, and then pills are like filling you. Also, like they're filling the bottles, which you could see
Is
in the
the
video.
realest. Now as long as pills are filling, you ain't really gotta feel the sound. The world is full of juice, and while you floating, you been finna drown. How many rappers out here missing out? But they sell you with this vision and this fear of missing out. The industry will fuck us, so we follow what is trending. Brag about the
Whoa, hold up. Like the way Ren came in there to like do that part with him, almost harmonize. That was insane. Like I gotta rewind
As
that
pills are
back.
filling, you ain't really gotta feel the sound. The world is full of juice, and while you floating, you been finna drown. How many rappers out here missing out? But they sell you with this vision and this fear of missing out. The industry will fuck us, so we follow what is trending. Brag about
The industry will fuck us, so we follow what is trending. Which is both as a reactor and as a rapper for Rocks. True. Fucking true. Like, if you don't hop along with the trends, you're not getting anywhere. You're being actively suppressed. And most of the times, the trend has to do with something that is not good. So a rapper has to make a choice, a reactor has to make a choice. Do I want to hop on this trend? Or do I want like good messages? And that's a fucking choice you gotta make. Also, like half of the shit in this video, I need to be careful where I pause because YouTube is not gonna like this fucking video.
How many rappers out here missing out? But they sell you with this vision and this fear of
Rappers
missing
missing
out.
out.
The industry will fuck us, so we follow what is trending. Brag about these hollow tips, but it's all hollow tip dependent. I lace my verse with fentanyl and lean into attention. Toe tags.
I lace my verse with fentanyl and lean into attention. Fentanyl, other name, lean. Also like leading into it, into the trend, into the fentanyl. And again, like also like the way he said like, and I made the cross sign of like all the rappers that have passed away due to fentanyl or other drugs. Not even rappers, just people in general. And their loved ones staying behind and having to see all this shit, all of it being promoted, being like hyped up. Like I didn't even think about that until just now, but that must be like insanely difficult. If you lose someone to like a drug and then you want to clear your mind, you go on IG and you see rappers be like, oh yeah, take this, take this, take this, take this. Like, damn.
The industry
I like this beat as well.
What is trending. Brag about these hollow tips, but it's
This part, like the more muffled, like filtered beat, like that part is insane. It complements Knox's voice and flow so well.
now. The industry will fuck us, so we follow
Man, I
what
can't
is
wait to see
trending.
Ren
Brag about
come
these
on
hollow
this as
tips,
well.
But it's all hollow tip dependent. I lace my verse with fentanyl and lean into attention.
Hollow
Toe
tips.
tags for the mentions, body bags for what they spending. While they bragging, we descended from the ground. We all descendants now.
Redescended from the ground, we all descenders now. And also the body back of what they're spending.
Body bags for what they spending. While they bragging, we descended from the ground. We all descendants now.
Sinners don't sleep in this broken town, trading their souls for some golden brown. Feel the release, come back down. But when I'm coming up, killers on the city streets, bagging it up. Crooks and addicts with habits get rushed. We living in vain just to end it all, and I spend it all on the
And I spent it all on the fentanyl. Bruh, I did not listen to, like, except for the end part, I did not listen to a single fucking word being said. I was flowing, I was vibing. The way Ren just came in It changed the entire vibe, the entire flow of the song, made it like more uplifting, more happy. While I think in the video he was robbing him. So I have to like go all the way back. Like I don't even know if that like scream / screech even sounded human, let alone manly. It just took me by fucking surprise. Like I just came off of Eco's Skydaddy. I'm so used to collabs being like him, then a verse from him, then a verse from him, and a verse from him. Not being like this intermixed. And this is what I love. Like they're doing it differently. And then I have the fucking video to pay attention to, as well as the lyrics while this is all happening. Like, boys, you're spoiling us. You're fucking spoiling us.
Body bags for what they spending while they bragging. We descended from the ground, we all descendants now.
Sinners don't sleep in this broken town, trading their souls for some golden brown.
Sinners lay asleep in this broken town, trading their souls for some gold and brown, which is the drug. Trading basically in their soul in like the town of sin. Like the town is broken because you have like, you can see it in the background, like every alleyway someone is doing it or selling it. The entire town is being dragged down by like the usage happening there. The sinners keep going. You see this in a couple of, I know this only from documentaries, a couple of YouTube documentaries, I should say, a couple of towns that have like been overrun by like a drug epidemic, which basically attracts more people because the police have their hands full. They can't do anything there because there's just too much. So it attracts more people. And then the problem keeps getting bigger. And I think that's what they're referring to with that broken town.
My verse with fentanyl
Could
and
be
lean
wrong.
into attention. Toe tags for dimensions. Body bags for what they spending while they bragging. We descended from the ground. We all descendants now.
Wait. Toe tags for dimensions. Body bags for what they're spending. Toe tag. A toe tag as in a morgue. This toe tag. So he's basically saying like, they're doing this for dimensions. And they're going to end up with the last mention being their name on a toe tag in a morgue in the autopsy. Or even just in a
Body
morgue.
bags for what they spending while they bragging. We descended from the ground. We all descendants now.
Sinners don't sleep in this broken town, trading their souls for some golden brown. Feel the release, come back down.
I love more on this one. Feel the release. Go back down. Oh man. Ren. Absolutely killing it, mate.
Release, come back down. But when I'm coming up, killers on the city streets bagging it up. Crooks and addicts with habits get rushed.
Man on the street going up? What? Okay, this is a lot.
City streets bagging it up.
So like, the other on the street are bagging it up and then putting shit in bags and selling it.
Crooks and addicts with habits get rushed. We living in vain just to end it all. And I spend it all on the fentanyl.
My cousin
We're living in vain just to end it all, and I spend it all on the fentanyl. That fucking rhyme. Like, how did he got through? He went from that to fentanyl. And that is a dope fucking bar. Like, I'm not gonna get through this track ever.
Crooks and addicts
What?
with habits get rushed. We living in vain just to end it all. And I spend it all on the fentanyl.
My cousin was a pitcher on that curve. He got that scholarship on campus. He's the man. Throwing heat as he was hot as shit, but then he hurt his arm. Senior year's time to prove it. Started taking painkillers so he could play and keep it moving. Scouts watching, couldn't lose him, so he took more and he kept using. Before he knew it, he's abusing. Fastballs and two seams, too clean, but now he's losing weight. Drug test he failed, so they kicked him off the team. He tried to kick the habit, but he's mad that he had lost his dreams. He's sad, but he got off the lane. But all it takes is one reminder. In his mind, he couldn't help it. He was trying to finally settle. Midnight, he went outside. He was fighting with his devils. One hand.
Hold the fuck up. That went... Oh, that went a whole different fucking direction. So we got, like, the intro part. Then we have Ren. Well, like, that part was dope. That was unique. It was fully written. It was insane. And then Knox brings it back, and now we're getting a hit with some realness. Him telling a story of, like, I don't know if it's true, like, his cousin was the pitcher of, like, a league. He was doing good. He was getting picked up by scouts. He was going pro. And then he hurt his arm. And he had to take painkillers while recovering. And he got addicted to the painkillers. Just simple from having to take them medically, getting addicted to them. Then he gets addicted. His addiction gets in the way. He gets better, but he stays on the painkillers. He fails drugs tests. He's out. So basically, starting from that one accident, not meaning to get onto painkillers, he has to take them medically, gets addicted, and then the addiction starts ruining his life, which will only make the addiction and the addiction part of his life worse, which in turn will make his life worse. It's a fucking vicious cycle. That realness, I did not expect him to hit us with that. Like, I got genuine fucking goosebumps from that part.
We could play and keep it moving. Scouts watching, couldn't lose. Trying to prove it. Started taking painkillers so we could play and keep it moving. Scouts watching, couldn't lose him. So he took more and he kept using. For he knew it, he's abusing. Fastball.
Again, also the rhyme scheme and flow, but like, scouts watching couldn't lose him. So he took more, started to abuse him. Like, he couldn't lose the scouts. He couldn't, like, afford the injury for that. So he went to, like, basically kept using it. And he kept going, but, like, his performance won't be the same because he's still hurt. Even though you don't feel the pain, you're still hurt. Even though if you're addicted, the addiction will affect you, like your condition, your mental state, anything. You won't be in your peak condition as you were before. So even he's trying to keep the scouts, to not lose them by taking more pills, but that is causing him to risk losing them even more. This fucking part, and then the rhyme scheme, the flow, the video as well. Videos are all B-roll.
He kept using, for he knew it, he's abusing. Fastballs and two seams, too clean, but now he's losing weight.
Two seams and too clean.
So they kicked him off the team. He tried to kick the habit, but he's mad that he had lost his dreams. He's sad, but he got off.
So they kicked him off the team. Then he tried to kick the habit. Kicked him off the team. Kicked the habit. But he was mad because he lost everything. So that made it even harder to kick the habit. So he couldn't kick it. He probably, before we go on, started taking more and more and more. Went on to different kind of drugs because the painkillers weren't doing it. And he's in that cycle. And breaking that cycle is one of the hardest fucking things in life. For people that have never been through a cycle like that, you can't even imagine.
But all it takes is one reminder. In his mind, he couldn't help it.
Wait. So he finally kicked it, but all it takes is one reminder, which go watch my Eco and Sky Diddy reaction, which will be up on the channel right now. In it, I have said this, like, once you get off it, you're not off it. You're not done. You're entering a new chapter. And every time you have to fight the urge, every time someone offers it, every fucking day of your life, you are fighting that addiction, not the addiction of being addicted. You are fighting getting addicted again, relapsing. So that part, even if you get off it, you're still not off it. And that is the hard fucking thing.
Fastballs and two seams, too
Man,
clean,
these
but now he's
videos.
losing weight. Drug test he failed, so they kicked him off the team. He tried to kick the habit, but he's mad that he had lost his dreams. He's sad, but he got off the lane. But all it takes is one reminder. In his mind, he couldn't help it. He was trying to finally settle. Midnight, he went outside. He was fighting with his devils. One hit, he told himself, it'll help me through this hell. I know I'm sick and I need help, but one hit, man, what the hell? So he lit it, then he took it to the face. But as the story goes, you know that fentanyl is lace.
Sinners don't sleep in this broken town.
Fuck. So basically, he got off it. But one night, he was fighting his demons. Like, probably he was sitting, he was like overthinking, spiraling. And he got to the point where he was like, fuck it, I just need one hit. And then tomorrow, I'll start again and I'll do better. And he went out and he got on the street. And he got himself some fentanyl. And as Knox says, of course, that fentanyl was laced. As in, it was laced with something else. And I'm assuming he like died off of that. So that one little harmless, not harmless, but to him, one little harmless decision had such a huge fucking effect and impact. Okay, and then we go, so like what we heard before we're in is the chorus, I assume then? With like the broken town, sinners in a broken town.
So he lit it, then he took it to the face. But
Oh wait,
as
the
story
music
goes, you know that
changes. Like,
fentanyl is lace.
Sinners don't sleep in this broken town, trading their souls for some golden brown. Feel the release, come back down. But when I'm coming up, killers on the city streets buying it up. Crooks and addicts with happy escape roads. We living in vain just to end it all, and I spent it all under Fentanyl.
Took my heart, you took my fucking life. Took my pride, you took my mind. Took who I am and turned to vice. Took my fam, I burned the price. And now I stand on murder time. And all my plans have turned to ice. I burn in fire, build this pyre higher. I'm wired in this dopamine, get higher. Still a broken fiend, supplier of the hopeless dreams. When it's all
wired in this higher and like the rhyme scheme here, but like oh, bruh, this. I did not expect this song to turn that serious and that hard, and I should have seen it coming with these two artists and a title like this, but this is a hard fucking song, and I'm just being careful that it doesn't like trigger anything. But I'm fine. I'm okay. But like, this is like, now we'll get. Like, what got to me the most in this part is you can feel the anger and the despair in Knox's. I'm getting like in Knox's voice, Knox's delivery. Everything about Knox's delivery, his movement, his voice. You can hear the emotion, like. This is not a made-up story, I think, because the emotion is fucking real, and I can feel it, and it hits heavy. Like, this is something heavy. This is something... Again, addiction is a disease, and one of the worst.
took my heart, you took my fucking life. Took my pride, you took my mind. Took who I am and turned to vice. Took my fam, I burned the price. And now I stand on murdered time. And all my plans have turned to ice. I burn in fire, build this pyre.
This is him talking about, like, the drug. Like, it took my pride, it took my fam, it took my heart. Drugs, both in a way of, like, you take it and the addiction, it will change you. It will change how you act. And it will change everything. It will affect those around you. But also, as someone who knows someone who's addicted, it also changes a lot. It also impacts a lot. Like, it's not just the person with the addiction that is getting impacted, that is getting affected, that is struggling. It's everyone around them. This is a dope fucking track, and we haven't even had Ren's actual verse. And the way the music changes here. Like, the bass is getting heavier. Supplier. Did he say supplier of the hopeless dreams? Like, drugs supply you with, like, hopeless dreams, but also the ones that supply you drug indirectly supply you with, like, not indirectly, directly supply you with hopeless dreams.
Vice took my fam, I burned the price, and now I stand on murdered time, and all my plans have turned to
The
ice. I burn the
instrumental is
fire, build this
insane.
pyre higher. I'm wired in this dopamine, get higher. Still a broken fiend, supplier of the hopeless dreams. When it's all smoke, the only rope's the one that chokes. Would they remember me? Take all my memories and light.
Wait, this all smoke's the only roast. The fucking rhyme scheme here as well. He just keeps it going. He changes the rhyme. It doesn't change the skill of the rhyme. Now, before we go on and we get into Ren's part, because I think that's coming up next, and that's gonna be a lot as well. But like, first of all, I saw Ren's post about the infection having to do with the Lyme's disease coming back in full force and how his health is doing. Just want to say, Ren, we love you. Take your time, get better, but like, just focus on yourself, keep going. We're all thinking about you. I know that doesn't really help anything or change anything, but for anyone watching this, you're never alone. Even if it's a stranger that you haven't met yet, you are never alone. Just remember that. And what I also want to say is like, this instrumental is so unique. You can see it was you have Knox and Ren, who are dope rappers, dope artists, and dope music makers, so beats, instrumentals. This instrumental, the amount of times it changes, like it changes depending on like the emotion, depending on the flow, depending on the subject, depending on the part of the song. They spend a lot of time on the musical side of this, not the lyricism side of this. They also spend a lot of time on that, but they spend a lot of time on the music side, and I just wanted to like give my full appreciation of this, because like, you have so many layers. You have the video, you have the delivery and the flow, you have what they're actually saying, the words they're actually saying, and then you have like the instrumental as well. You have multiple layers, and like, to truly appreciate this track, I'm gonna have to go through this track and listen to and focus on a different layer every listen. Like, my mind is just like, my ADHD brain can't handle this many layers in a song. Like, everything is flowing together.
Took my mind, took who I am and turned to vice. Took my fame,
Like
I burned
his
the price,
emotion
and now I
here,
stand on murdered time, and all my
delivery.
plans have turned to ice.
I
I burn
love
a
it.
fire, build this pyre higher.
Also the
I'm
ice,
wired in this
fire.
dopamine, get higher. Still a broken fiend, supplier of the hopeless dreams. When it's all smoke, the only rope's the one that chokes. Would they
Fire.
remember me? Take all my memories and light them on this fire. Fire for the crooked dealer, he who packaged hate. Fire for that gritty villain, he who had it laced. Fire for my future, that look on my father's face. My mother's still in tears, my cousin, he's too far away. When they told me to get help, and yes, I tried again. But in the end, we're all just veins. And in the end, it came to veins. And in the end, I died in vain. And in the end, I tried to fuck it.
Holy shit, dude. I'm sorry, guys. That part really hit. Like, the emotion in the delivery, what he's actually saying about the subject. I've been through it. I know all this, and this is something near, and it's something that's like deep inside me still. And it just like went through everything, went through me, and just hit that part. I just had to take like a break, and I'm getting out of breath, so I need to finish this up. But I don't fucking care if I'm out of breath for like the last 15% of this reaction, because this is an important topic, this is an important subject. Once again, I'm gonna repeat it. I'm going to put it at the beginning, the end, and in the description. If you or anyone you know is struggling with this or anything else, reach out to someone. There's official resources. There's a ton of people, a ton of platforms that can help you. And if there's really no one else you can reach out to or anything, just reach out to me. Reach out in the comments, reach out via Instagram. Don't go through this alone, because this is something that you cannot do alone. We had in the eco reaction, we had him talking about, I'll walk this lonely road with my demons. This is not a demon that you want to be alone with. It's not a demon you can be alone with. Please reach out. Like, just knowing that someone hears this and reaches out to someone, even if it's a stranger on the internet or someone, if you need to talk, you need to talk, and it can help a lot. I'm going to bring this part back, but I'm going to like give it a few pauses just because we need to like, I'm not going to really break down lyrics because they keep it very simple. They have a few doubles in there. They keep it very straightforward, very simple, because that's what you need to do with this subject. You can't like be going around things. You have to face it head on. Address it head on. Like, but the veins in veins part, and a rent coming in. Fire for a creep villain, he who had it laced. This is him saying like, I want fucking revenge on the person that laced that made me lose my cousin. Like, to people that lace shit. Why? Like, you're basically a serial killer at the point when you lace something and then sell it to people that don't know it. You're basically a serial killer, and they should treat you exactly that way. They should fucking hunt all of them down.
My father's fair for that greedy villain, he who had it laced. Fire for my future, that look on my father's face. My mother's still in tears, my cousin, he's too far away. When they told me
my mother's still in tears, my cousin, he's too far away. Now, I still don't know. I think the cousin died probably. So does he mean like far away as in I'll never be able to reach him again? Or did the cousin like get help right before it was too late? But is he like far away because he needs... That's also something. You can't stay in the same environment and kick the habit. Like, you have to at least temporarily change environment, get out of it.
Look on my father's face.
Well, maybe he means that.
My cousin, he's too far away. When they told me to get help, and yes, I tried again, but in the end, we're all just fiends, and in the end,
we're all just fiends. And then he's gonna go into, I love this part, like, and it hits so hard because it's so smooth, flow-wise, rhyme-wise, and what he's saying, it's so smooth but so straightforward and so hard-hitting. Like the veins, because it all has to do with like the veins in your arm, but also veins could also be in the way like ending it, cutting your veins. There's a lot of, and it's not really a double. There's a lot of nuance to it.
When they told me to get help, and yes, I tried again, but in the end, we're all just veins, and in the end, it came to veins, and in the end, I died in vain, and in the end, I tried to fuck it.
Then in the end, I died in vain. Like that part, like, I mean, that being in vain, even though it's never in vain.
The end, it came to veins, and in the end, I died in vain, and in the end, I tried to fuck it.
Like, this is not just a song. This is not just an instrumental. This is a movie. It's a story. The CDC reports that from 1999 to 2021, opioids, including fentanyl, have caused over 500,000 deaths in the US. That's fucking a lot. In 2023 alone, Fentanyl to 47,702 lives. Shit, man. I need to pause it here. I'm gonna try to make the screen bigger, or at least include an image of this screen right here. I will also put this number as well as a number for Europe in the description. Maybe a website, a URL. Anyway, help will be like, it will be things in the description of like resources. Like I've said a lot in the video. At this point, I have no idea anymore what I said in the video and what I didn't, but like, quickly change it. I did not expect, and maybe it was wrong of me not to expect this, I did not expect this song to get so heavy, so deep hitting. I love that Ren like didn't really have a verse on there. He was more there for like to like strengthen certain parts of the vocals together with Knox, and to do like the chorus. I love this song. I love the video, the changing instrumental, the flows, and the emotion. That's the thing that really got to me, is like I could feel through Knox's delivery, not what he was saying, how he was saying or rapping it. I could feel the emotion, and it transferred to me, that emotion, and I started to feel that as well. And that like sort of sent me into like a moment of, I think it was 10-15 minutes. I was just like overthinking, trying not to cry. I was just trying to like compose myself, distract myself a little bit before I got into this again, because I did not want to like go too hard into the overthinking that I would start spiraling. Because like I said, like Knox has said, like Echo even partly said in, and Sky Diddy said in that track, which again, the reaction will be in the end screen. It's the previous one on my channel. But like, this is like a really heavy topic, even for me, even still at this point, because addiction never fully goes away. You'll always be struggling. You'll always be fighting urges, fighting like people trying to get you to do it again. And then we had like the emotion and like the story, the emotion, and then you had like the story he was telling about like a cousin that like, just like he said, that's basically he's giving people that don't know what it is to be like, have someone in your environment that's struggling with that, or to struggle with that yourself. He like laid it all out for us. It started with an accident, painkillers, then taking more painkillers because he had to perform. He couldn't fall out, getting addicted, losing everything because of that addiction, kicking the habit, kept fighting it, and then one night, one moment of weakness, not even weakness, because even there is strength. And he like went out on the street, because he went out on the street from like just a random source. He got laced stuff. I think something laced with fentanyl, or fentanyl laced with something else. And I think that caused him to die, or like to get really close to that. I'm still not sure. I don't want to make assumptions. I may have missed it, and you guys will fill me in the comment. He laid that whole story out there, going from like where it started, how innocent, medical it started, and how it evolved, how it then turned into getting on the street, and that's when he brought in the lacing. And he even had that line of him like, I have fire for the person that laced it. Like I said in the video, if you lace drugs for someone else, just out of enjoyment or whatever the reason is, you're a fucking serial killer. They should fucking put you on an electric chair or give you your own fucking stuff. And I'm getting like angry again. Like again, the emotions, because this subject is so close, near to me, near to my heart. Like the emotions are like trying to take over, and I'm not gonna let them. But we see it there on the screen. Anyways, this song, this instrumental, I'm gonna repeat it one more time. This is a lot of layers. Like the lyrics, what the words they're saying is a layer. How they're saying it is a layer. The video is a layer connected to those two. The instrumental is the layer that binds it all together. But the instrumental, like, it was really unique. Like, I think with just a standard instrumental, this song would have hit less hard. They did everything they could in all those layers to make this song hit hard, because this is the fucking truth. And the numbers at the end truly got to me, because we need to get those numbers down. Like, if we just quickly look at it again, like at the numbers. Where was it? Here. So, from 1999 to 2021, the opioids, including fentanyl, caused 500,000 deaths, and that's what they report. That's what is known. Those are official numbers. There's a lot of other, probably a lot more. But then, if we just go and check 2023 alone, 1 year, 47,702. That is almost 1 out of 5 of like the period of, what was it, 22 years in 1 fucking year. And I don't want to know the numbers for 2024, because they're going to be even higher than that. They're going to be over the hundreds of thousands, I fear. It is a serious problem. We can't ignore this, but all we can do, talk about it, support each other, and if you or anyone you know is struggling, reach out, get help. That is the way we can stop this. Like, I've had times where I was on the risk of relapsing. Luckily, I have always someone there for me. I have my best friend, I have a few friends. My best friend, I can always call, I can always text whenever there is something wrong, and I am truly grateful each day that I have her in my life and that she is always there for me. I am also always there for her and for anyone that's a friend of mine, family of mine that's close to me. And this is the reason why I know how hard this is. Having to do this alone is impossible, because as you see, one moment of the cousin going out on the street and getting something, and then it was laced, it wasn't safe. Like, this is the harsh reality, the harsh truth, and I'm glad they put it out like this. As always, go support the original creators, Knox Hill, Ren. They will be linked down in the description. And then only rests me to say, I'm always here. Again, resources and my Instagram will be in the description. There will also, I will always read every comment that is posted. So if you need someone to talk to or just something to say, do it in the comments. I or other people, I've seen a lot of people on my channel that I know will help others. I have a moderator that is always also going through comments. We're not professionals, but we can listen to each other, can talk to each other. I'm gonna take something else and put it here. Us versus the 1%. Like, we need to be there for each other. We need to support each other in times of trouble, in times of need, as well as in just regular times. We need to stick together. The only way we do that is if we watch each other, take care of each other, because like you see in the video, one moment can change everything. What can also change everything is subscribing to the channel. I'm sorry, that was the worst transition I've ever made. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna fuck subscribing, fuck liking, whatever. Reach out if there's ever anything. As always, take care of yourself and others. Take care of yourself first. Stay chill, stay vibing, stay off of that shit as much as you can. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.